oh gosh, I want to be out there?
At this stage of the season, definitely not. No,
That's a hard no.
Enjoy retirement for now, but no, it does bring back a lot of good memories. It's a wonderful competition, great cup to be a part of. Just the whole, I think, fantasy of it, and obviously lifting the trophy as well was definitely nice. But yeah, it's good to sit back and watch it from fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it must be a very different experience sitting back and being able to watch. And of course, you were talking a little bit off camera about how that pre-season goes. I guess the A-League sides get a little bit of a warm-up when they're facing these NPL squads, but it's a bit of a slog. It can be a bit of a slog, can't it be?
The pre-season, definitely, yeah. It's so long, and that's why this competition is so good. You know, it gives us, proper matches to look forward to, and another competition outside of the A-League to try and win as well.
Yeah, we absolutely love it. Here is a reminder, though, of the 8 teams that have made it through to the FFA Cup quarterfinals. There you have it. There are 5 A-League teams. Of course, you've got the reigning cup holders in Adelaide United, Melbourne City, who lifted it in 2016, the Jets that are into the quarters for the very first time, and the Wanderers, they got through to the semi-finals but got pipped by Broski's former side, Sydney, in the semi-finals. And our member-fed teams there, Brisbane Strikers, Hume City, and our lowest ranked team from Victoria, the Moreland Zebras, who play in the NPL 2 West. So that is a fantastic story for the Zebras. So let's run you how through the draw will work tonight. There's 5 A-League clubs there in Pot A, 3 member-fed clubs there in Pot B. First up, Alex will draw 2 all A-League quarterfinals. Then after that, 1 all member-fed quarterfinal from Pot B. Then finally, a member-fed v A-League clash, which of course is where we wonder whether we can get another cup set coming your way in the quarterfinals. You just never know. The pressure, it's all on you. You've been sitting back and watching Broski, but it is all on you. So we've got 2 all A-League clashes first, so I'll get you to dip into Pot A. Can you read out that number for me? My eyesight. Adelaide United, so the reigning cup champions.
Is that an omen?
And who are they going to host, Broski?
What number is it, Broski?
Number 4.
Number 4.
The Newcastle Jets, who have been really fantastic and enjoyable to watch this FFA Cup run. OK, we've got the Reds v the Jets to our next all A-League clash.
Number 3.
That is Melbourne City, the 2016 Cup champions.
Get a home tie.
McLaren and Noon, what can they do?
Yeah.
And number 5.
Against the Western Sydney Wanderers. They met each other last year in the FFA Cup. You've got to have a feeling that there's going to be a couple of goals in that clash as well. To our all member-fed v member-fed clash now.
Number 6.
Brisbane Strikers.
Another home tie for them.
Brisbane
That's
Strikers.
massive.
So they're at home and they are going to host. You're doing well, Broski, by the way. I know it's tough up there.
Number 8.
Brisbane Strikers will host the Moreland Zebras from Victoria, NPL 2. What an occasion for them. Their first foray into the competition. OK, so we know who's left, but for our member-fed v A-League clash, Pot B, please.
Number 7.
So Hume City, the Cup specialists, into their second quarter-final. They will host. The winner is, no surprises,
Number 2.
the Central Coast Mariners, pushed all the way through to an epic penalty shootout against Brisbane Roar. So here's a reminder of the quarter-final fixtures that are heading your way in 3 weeks' time. They're going to be played out on Tuesday, September 17th and Wednesday, September the 18th. The reigning cup holders, Adelaide United, host the Newcastle Jets, who have been impressive this FFA Cup campaign, and they're in their first FFA Cup quarter-final. Melbourne City, they won it in 2016. Against the Western Sydney Wanderers, who went all the way to the semi-final last year. The Strikers, who got through against Manly United tonight, host the Moreland Zebras, our lowest ranked team. And Hume City, the Cup specialist, Marco Delic, the hat-trick hero tonight, hosts the Central Coast Mariners. A new era under Alan Stajic. That'll be a really exciting clash to see. To the gents on the couch, though, which one's tickling your fancy there for 3 weeks'
Well, for me,
time?
I like Melbourne City against the Western Sydney Wanderers.
Exactly
a lot of new players in both sides. Craig Noon's been fantastic for Melbourne City, and we saw the Wanderers tonight impressive against Perth and impressive against Sydney United tonight.
And I mean, not far behind, you must say, Adelaide versus Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle have been outstanding so far in this tournament, and Adelaide not far behind. So both those games.
And what a great trip for the
Moreland Zebras.
Yeah, up to the Brisbane Strikers.
Roadie.
Their third home game in a row, defeating Manly, of course, tonight, and they beat, of course, the only real cup set so far this FFA Cup has been them beating Wellington.
Yeah.
So that's a great chance for them. Nothing against the Zebras. They are the lowest ranked team, but a great chance for the Zebras, for the Strikers to go into the semi-final.
Rossi, I've got to ask you, because Sydney FC, they were knocked out in the opening round. So who do you sit back on your couch and support in moments like this when you've got the quarterfinals?
The Wanderers.
Well, watching,
That's controversial in
I
itself.
thought I'd put him on the spot.
Yeah, I know. Look at that.
No, watching Simo tonight, I think I'll be rooting for him. So obviously a former teammate and a great bloke, so I'll be rooting for
I see there
Simo.
could be a little bit of a theme
That'll be a
there.
tough tie for them.
Going for the old guy. It will be a great clash. Brosky, thank you so much for your
Thanks,
help
Alex.
tonight.
No worries.
Outstanding. Fantastic to see how retirement's treating you. You're looking good, son. And thank you so much to Robbie
you, Tara.
and
Thank you very much,
Bozza
boys.
Thank you,
as well.
Tara, Robert.
Well done.
What a great night it has been. Thanks so much for joining us at home. We'll see you in 3 weeks' time. Good night. See you soon.